got the queen, you got a thought. You get a little, I get a lot. Liberty peasants and tricky she moves up. I'm walking on clouds, I'm king of the rock. King.
What's up, Royal fam? I'm your host, King Crown. Welcome back to the Too Hot for TV channel. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, share the video, get in the comments, all that good ish. But today, y'all, we finna be discussing Wack 100, Luce Cannon, and Luce Cannon twin brother. Now, we all know CS2 Back, better known as Wack 100. He always the most common denominator when it comes to somebody snitching. He always coaching folks into snitching. I don't know why. It's like Wack 100 got a special ability to where he make these boys want to go on podcasts and snitch on themselves. So today, y'all gonna see Wack 100 coaching Luce Cannon to snitch and coaching his twin brother to snitch too. So y'all, without further ado, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like the video, and y'all, let's go ahead and get into the content.
We don't care how many chickens or turkeys you pass out.
Yeah.
We don't care how many book bags you didn't pass out. What we care about is these wiretaps. We care about these confidential informants, and we care about your actions within the means of the law. That's
But CS2 Back, I mean, Cash Jones, Luce Cannon, Ashley is what we called him. He went live that night and said, you said firmly, nephew, time to make an example.
They got caught, doing it. They tried to come up to Wack on some goofy stuff. Wack said, nephew, let's make an example. And that's what we did.
What you mean? I told my crew to back up, like back CS2, or as you would say, mate, CS2 Back.
As y'all can see, Wack 100 is always involved in some snitching. He always involved in some paperwork. Now watch how he coach Luce Cannon into snitching on Big U on No Jumper. Watch this shit.
Cause he'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get the, oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cause it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because
I'm his high-tech shit.
I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course.
Back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't even hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it? Nipsey answered. He answered the phone, and I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him to call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up, because my cousin is Nipsey's baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it, or it had to.
Stop what? What do you mean? What are you talking?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later, or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah, and
you like
just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it, because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30
never know.
minutes after you get off the phone with Nip,
He get killed.
Yep, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty double back 3 times. You hear what I'm saying? And first he shot him, boom, go into the alley, came back and shot him, boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again. But now it's like
how did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
It's deep, so it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now, let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had. They had a fight like a week before that. When they had a fight, you know, Shitty ain't known for fighting.
Yeah, not at all.
He known for doing the other things. So at the end of the day, it's like Nipsey beat him up. Nipsey is what's like 6'4", 6'5". Shitty is like 5'5", 5'6". You get what I'm saying? Like frails. Like he get hot. So
it was already some friction there.
Yeah, it was already friction because of like some police telling shit. And
now let me ask you something, bro, because you know they gon'. I know you. See, you don't say nothing. You kind of like me in a way. You don't say nothing unless.
But the homies know, so it's like it's not like. Oh, Wack don't mess with Luce Cannon. Nigga. Y'all not understanding that I don't care. I stand alone all the time. When it come down to the Noah Jumper incident, I took the blame for it.
Shaking my damn head. Y'all, Luce Cannon is so slow. I don't know if he a genius or he just be trolling us or what. But anyway, y'all, now let's see Coach Wack 100 coaching Luce Cannon brother into snitching. Look at this, y'all.
So you're sitting in LA County Jail on this go round.
Yeah.
Now I talked to you about four, five months ago or something like that. He calls me, he says, hey, record this call with my brother. He has something he want to tell us. So as I'm hearing him talk to you, he's trying to guide you into saying some things to try to clear some things up. Yeah. But you wasn't going for it.
Not at all.
So then he tells me, send me the conversation because he wanted to do some edits, right?
Yeah, he wanted to edit it.
Right, so, but you wasn't going for what he wanted you to say. You stood on it. Mm-hmm. You was like, that's what it is. But now you're telling me you're sitting in the county jail and you get some visitors. Tell us about these visitors.
I'm sitting in Wasco.
Oh, you in Wasco?
So I'm waiting to be released. And then, you know, I was like, nigga, I've been up in here for 13 months. Release me. Like, what's going on? They was like, it's an issue. I'm like, what type of issue? So like 2 hours go by, boom. I go to they said, come into the room. Feds there. I'm like, what y'all here for? They said that, you know, people was blaming me for being an accountant for 60s. Setting up businesses. I did a lot of robberies. You know, give me a statement about it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But they was telling them Luce Cannon basically threw off all that accusations that's on him. He threw it off on me. Talking about it's his. Was telling them Luce Cannon basically threw off all that accusations that's on him. He threw it off on me. Talking about it's his identical twin brother that did it. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I've been in jail for a whole year. I mean, there's certain things that he recently did. He blamed me for the shit. It's stupid.
Huh?
Yes, recent shit that he did. It's stupid.
So was he trying to put the robbery and the RICO with the dude Monster on you?
Most likely, I don't know. It's so many different things, so many robberies.
So you talking about superseding stuff they haven't mentioned?
No, hell no, they haven't put it in yet because they still investigating. By them investigating, they want to dot their T's and cross their T's and dot their I's. So they basically trying to see what parts do I have to do with it. You know, I help do grants and all the other stuff for some of the homies or whatever. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But some of the homies, they mention that part too. They like, he's the one that helped do this, and I'm like, The fuck y'all
Well, who
telling me?
mentioned that? Another dude mentioned the other one?
Yeah, the other one mentioned that. So it's like,
So you know what he's talking about, right? The guy that Brick don't like you to talk about. Mentioned that he was the one who wrote up his grants.
yeah, and I'm like, nigga, I help, you know, the homies create businesses and do all that other shit. So at the end of the day, don't put me in I don't have shit to do with that. So if the feds, if y'all got into it with the feds, with y'all nonprofits,
They shouldn't
and
even
all
be
that other
mentioning
shit,
you.
Don't mention me. I just help you out with the shit, gave you guys advice, set up your EINs, Secretary of State's, all that. I did all that other shit, but other than that, don't put me into the shit where the feds is asking me questions like I'm a part of that shit. Like
they're mentioning your name.
Yeah, and they try and throw shit off put it on me. I'm like, nigga, I'm not going for none of that bullshit.
At this point, it's obvious if you dealing with Officer, better known as CS2, confidential informant Wack 100, you probably gonna end up in a RICO. So y'all better watch who y'all chilling with. But anyway, hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank all the new subscribers. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like the video. If you want to support the channel, you can donate to the channel on Cash App. And hey, y'all can catch me live. Hit that live tab. You can catch me live. I be gaming. I'm going to drop my gamer tag. But until the next video, y'all, make sure y'all stay safe. And peace out, be.